you been up to?
Shit, it's been busy.
Busy.
Yeah, but it's all been family
What?
busy.
Family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are doing basketball and soccer, and we had volleyball yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That was yesterday?
That was us, though. That was the kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm just like in general.
Mhm.
Just being busy.
Yeah. That was pretty
I was
fun.
mad.
I think a lot of people
I was
on our team were
mad.
fucking upset right there, dude. I don't know. I
Because
thought
it
it
goes
was
back
good.
to the same thing as what we talked about the last time.
Are you gonna talk about how you fucking?
I don't give a shit about bad calls unless it's just
I know.
one-sided. That's when I get pissed off.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what happened.
I just don't think we lost because of the bad calls.
No? I mean, we
No.
made a...
I think
It-
we let
it
the
was-
bad calls do more damage to us than it should have.
It was a momentum changer, though.
Yeah.
Like, how are you supposed to... It was like 3 in a row that were
Was it
bad
really?
calls. Yeah.
I guess I'm just so oblivious. I really don't know the rules too much of volleyball to be like, oh, that was a shitty call. You know what I mean?
In game 3, I called the guy for carrying the ball 3 times.
Did you really?
The last one that I called, I freaking yelled it out because I was tired of it.
Yeah, everybody looked really fucking serious, dude.
Well, I was irritated because it was just like... And then Drew got called for beating in the net twice.
I don't know. I felt like I was like the only one that was like fucking.
Oh, I was ticked. I was ready to walk off the court and be like, there's no way of playing a game like this.
Me, dude. You fucking left me on an island by myself, dude. I got serious fucking
my emotions
Sam's
got
over
to
here.
me.
Fucking serious fucking, I don't know, Sirius Black. It's a Harry Potter guy, huh?
Sirius Black?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you know him.
I just knew the reference.
Actually, I like there's a set of Harry Potter books that are really good.
You're like a Harry Potter fan. You like it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You read the books probably.
Mm-hmm.
I never fucking.
There's a lot to read.
Yeah.
There really is. But you'd probably like the books that I have because it's got animation pictures in it and stuff.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool.
I is stupid. I do need pictures.
But how they designed it was really, really cool. Yeah. I like it a lot. So I have like the original books when I was growing up as a kid when they were coming out. And then I ended up buying these set of books.
Are they expensive?
They're not cheap, but I think they were $40 or $60, maybe more. I don't remember.
Do you think
that's kind of one of those you just buy it and I didn't care what the price was because I wanted it.
I know you got quite a bit of books. Would you say you got like a fucking library full? Like a house library?
That's the intention. Like I do like, and I go through roller coaster waves of like reading books. Like I haven't read a book for a while now.
Books on a roller coaster, dude.
like I have not read a book for a little while now. Yeah. And so, but once I get on it, then I start reading.
I haven't read since fucking, well, I mean, I've read like half a book last year. And then I get sidetracked. It's fucking.
It just depends.
Can't be Cat Williams reading 3,000 books a year. He's not lying, dude.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
I can't even listen to an audiobook that many times.
Dude, I don't read. I mean, if I'm being honest, the only books I read from start to finish are the kids' books. You know what I mean? And if I'm counting, I probably on average read 4 or 5 a week. So 52, you do the math. It's really not that much.
Yeah.
But I can still say that. I can read whatever.
I read
500 books or whatever, 250.
Like I said, it just depends on what mood I'm in too. Like I got a lot of historical books that I really like to read from, but that I can get burnt out of just reading pure history all the time. So
you like to mix it up. You like to read like the nonfiction stuff or the fiction stuff too, both, right?
I'll
like
read
the fantasy, like not is it sci-fi more?
Yep.
Well, let me ask, what's
a little bit of everything?
What's your favorite one though?
It just depends. So like I really like when it comes to fantasy, I really like the Harry Potter books. Mm-hmm. I also like a game or a book called Ender's Game. And that's they made a movie which sucks. Don't even compare the movie and the book together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sucks ass. But the guy Orson,
is it multiple movies?
No, they just made the one movie, but there's multiple books of
Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't watch it.
It's not.
Oh, is it like a video game or they have a game?
No.
And they float in space to play the game? and there's like a kid. I don't know if I'm talking. There's so
Yes and
many of
no.
those.
Yes and
There's
no.
so many fucking of those that I can't. And I'm not a big sci-fi guy. I like if it's a good movie, I like it. But
No, it's kind of interesting too. When I like, if you were to probably read the book now, you wouldn't. I wouldn't think you would think too much about it. But when Orson Scott Card, who is the author of the book, when he wrote the book, he wrote it in the early 80s, I believe it was, in the 80s.
oh, okay.
And this was before computers were like really a big thing and
Oh no.
before internet or any of that stuff. So
People's minds were
for
blown.
his imagination to be out there and people communicating with each other through television and stuff like that, and like
Yeah.
it really
Did that
was
whole space talk.
advanced. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like trying to talk about flying cars as of right now, where we don't have any flying cars, and then 30 years down the road, we're predicting exactly how that flying car
Yeah.
would work and operate as if we were in one
Are we close to getting a flying car? You think we're anywhere
Well, we
close
kind
to
of,
that?
it's not really a flying
But,
car,
like
but
a
it's like a
Jetson one,
hovercraft.
I don't know, like one that's like a fucking like it was always in the cartoons, like those kinds of one,
There's a
or even like
hovercraft.
Star Wars.
So there's kind of, I mean, there's hovercrafts. Those are those land and water hovercraft,
Mm,
military machinery that can go on both, like land and water.
okay.
And then there's been
Mm,
vehicles that have been made where it can convert into like a water carrier.
but what are we talking about? Is this thing like a fucking tank, or is this thing fucking quick?
It's so like when you go into, or if you were to recall like Louisiana in the backwoods, and you got like that big huge fan propeller in the
Yeah,
back.
swamp, whatever,
So what I'm getting
swamp
at with
boat.
that is how it glides across the water.
Yeah.
That's how that machine works. It's not a tank. It mainly is carrying equipment or people to a certain. And I mean, I'm sure that it's gotten.
So that's nowhere near what I'm fucking talking about.
I'm just saying.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well, I'm
mean, we
saying
don't have like the Jetsons.
yeah, but then that's not like what happened with this guy, the Orson Scott guy, because he fucking wrote about it, and it's like, oh shit, now it's coming to fruition.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm just that my fucking my bad, dude. I'm just fucking. I don't know. And then I was curious if we were ever gonna be close to that because we've been fucking writing cartoons about that forever.
Oh yeah. Like or teleportation. You're right. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as but this one in particular was just kind of like the way of communication.
Yeah. Well,
It was just
teleportation. That's like when that's like the Star Trek thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Or
when you fucking
I haven't watched really Star Trek, but I think they teleport, right?
well, they like I haven't watched them much either.
So-
I'm just out here because I know for a fact they have a place where they fucking get beamed from one place out of the ship.
yeah. So then
Yeah.
that would be teleporting.
Yeah.
So but anyways, like I mean, his books I really like. It's more based towards psychological war games and like training kids at an extremely early age and only picking the brightest and the smartest kids and teaching them how to fight each other. But primarily, they disguise it because of the objective is that they're going to be fighting aliens that have at one point in time came and fought against us, and we were lucky that we even survived and beat them once. And so it was a matter of
game.
Okay. And it was a matter of training these kids for the next battle that may come.
And they're like fucking okay, yeah.
And then the kicker behind it that was like the psychological crazy part to it was that you had these genius kids that all go to the space station and they're all playing these virtual games that are trying to figure out, they think they're being taught and learning how to be better military generals, they're commanding crews and stuff like that. So they're trying to figure out how they're going to get better at commanding. In reality, they're commanding actual crews and they don't realize it.
Oh, because they're like fucking like robots,
and they don't tell the kids. They don't tell the kids because then it gets in their head that that's real people that you're sacrificing.
Why wouldn't they do that with adults though?
Because I'm telling you, these kids are geniuses. Like they're so much further
There's
advanced.
no genius adults in this fucking world.
They're It's just a book.
But if you think that the kid, all right, my bad. I'm just out here trying to fucking analyze the thought process here. Because if I'm in that world and there's a genius kid,
it's the whole world getting together and picking the best of everybody.
But all right, I know. Look, I'm not trying to fucking pick a book here. I'm just saying, can you get on board that if
there is, I mean, they have other adults, but these kids are so smart that they're even like navigating past what those adults are doing.
Imagine those kids at age like 40 or 30. You know what I mean?
Well, they do. That's the point. Is like the geniuses and that are adults were at one point these kids, but these. Well, there wasn't
now.
No, there wasn't. There hasn't been much time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the battle that happened with the aliens, it's like not that long ago.
Okay.
So like there's not very many generations that have go through this. It's like we have to like we have to get this going now.
My bad. Look, that's all I was looking for, dude. Make it fucking make sense. I was like, why the fuck wouldn't you just wait? Okay. That makes sense.
It's a really good book, and I mean it's the reason why it's called The Ender's Game is because the kid's name is Ender Wiggin, and the
Ender Wigger. Sorry, this sounded so much like Wigger.
That's what you wanted to hear.
Wigger. No, it was Wiggins. All right. Well, Wiggins. Wigger.
Ender Wiggins.
I'm calling him fucking Wigger.
Yeah.
Wigger. Because I mean I don't know.
Because you want it to be.
It sounded like it, dude.
So and then it's just
a Wigger can help.
Battle game.
So you think the movie wasn't anything representative of the book?
No, I don't think so. There's so much.
It was shitty.
In my opinion, it wasn't very good. But at the same time, I do try and put myself into the critiquing part of how do you display emotions at certain times or what people are going through when they're just in a book. You can describe somebody's mind and what they're thinking. How do you do that visually on a screen? You know what I mean?
Wait, so do you want to write a book?
No. I'm saying like reading it and when you're reading a book and they're describing what's going through somebody's mind.
Yeah.
How do you describe that through a visual effect on a movie? So there's parts like that you can get emotionally more tied into with a book than you can with a movie. Is all. So I mean there's details that are important. Like I mean for instance Hunger Games is another one. There's some extreme detail important.
Books are better.
You can put yourself a little bit better in their shoes, in the character's shoes.
Reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So I think you get a little bit more emotionally attached. But I mean, the movie does a fairly good job portraying most of it.
Yeah.
There's still little bits and pieces, which that's the part.
About Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the part that gets confusing to me.
Fuck it. I love PETA, dude. That's my homie.
That they take out.
PETA. That
they didn't have to.
I can throw that bread to her, dude. Here you go, you pig. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But
so all right. So right now if you were to read a book, which one are you going for?
I'm on a book that's about 1776.
Okay. So you're already reading a book.
Yeah, but I've set it down for a while, so I'll probably have to restart where I last left off. Actually, just restart the whole book.
That's what eventually that's what I hate about it is like I fucking have to restart.
I mean, it just depends on what it is that I want to read. You know, if there's a book on George Washington, one book in particular that I really like a lot was actually a newer book, and it was about the attempted assassinations on him and his historical as far as when it came to critiquing his men and how strict he was for his military men. Yeah. He was pretty stern. He was a pretty stern guy. And so some of that information.
How many times did he try to be assassinated?
I don't remember exactly the amount of times.
A lot.
One of them was really close protectors that was supposed to be involved.
Benedict Arnold.
No, so That's another one that he gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
He was a hell of a general.
Oh,
he was a hell of a military man.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he was actually one of the biggest part of the reason why we became a free country. But
yeah,
we weren't able to offer him. He wasn't getting as much attention, and so we weren't giving him anything. He was going through some really, really tough times. And
what do you mean? Weren't they all going through tough times though? Weren't they all fucking going through it at that? Like, what? Who was fucking living it up at that fucking time? You know.
But in the end, he was considered traitor.
Yeah. Wait. So what did he do again?
He betrayed us.
But how? Like, what was the specific thing?
I think he gave up information of our location. Right? I have to go back on it. I believe that's what it was.
Was a striking there, yeah. But that's what I thought it was.
But he was a really good general.
Yeah.
He was kind of one of the ones that like kept saying like, if we're gonna fight, let's fucking fight and get this over with.
Dang. He's like the Robert.
He didn't want to like really back away or anything like that. And,
yeah.
There was some animosity towards him too. Like there was a lot of guys that didn't like him and how he
was he like a stern badass kind of like type, or was he like a fucking?
He kind of like medals, like in a way.
He's a meddling type. I know what those guys are.
More along the lines of like
they were the pussies of that area, of that era.
The medalists.
I feel like
I mean. I describe
if George Washington were to look at fucking Benedict Arnold, he'd be like, "What a pussy."
No,
I
don't think so.
Well, that's what. All right. Well, if you're calling him a meddler, I'm thinking like you seen Game of Thrones or no?
No, medalist.
Oh, medalist.
Yeah, like wearing medals.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a meddler, like
in it for the glory. But he wasn't necessarily for that. But I mean, at the same time, like that's kind of how he came across as. You know, like
gotcha.
If there was a battle scene to go over there to fight somebody,
yeah,
he'd be all up in it to go jump in and fight. Yeah. Whereas it kind of came across as like doing it to get a medal out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which I don't think that he really truly was, but
damn, it sounds like you like this fucking traitor.
I did.
Wow, dude, that makes you a fucking traitor.
No, I just think that
you fucking traitor Joe.
There's a misunderstanding on misrepresentation.
What if you're wrong and he really was a sack of shit?
Could be.
What if he fucking sold out his fucking wife and kids and fucking you just fucking over here like, I think he's a fucking good guy.
Well, then that
would be pretty funny. I mean, that's what the cool thing about history is to me too. Like, there is a chance that
it's hard to me. It's hard to get like a good grasp on that particular history because it's all
any history.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's even harder the further the older.
Yeah.
But I mean, early settlers in American history is what I like. Like I care about that more than I care about Rome. However, the establishment of our country was a lot based off of Rome's policies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Rome, baby.
Yeah.
Were the British too, or no? They were different.
I know. I don't really give a shit about the Brits. Oh, honestly, they took bits and pieces of a lot of big countries. I mean, Rome, I believe that they still took some things that was from the Brits. I mean, but they also wanted to, I mean, they really wanted to kind of separate certain things and they didn't want a king. That being a big one.
Right.
And that was primarily what set that off. That one was primarily due. I shouldn't say that they didn't want a king because there was a lot of them that did. A lot of them wanted to have a king.
Dang.
So
Benedict Arnold's.
But George Washington, that's what separates him really drastically from everybody is he set the 2-term limit.
He seems like a badass.
He really was.
Yeah.
George Washington was awesome. John Adams was awesome. Thomas Jefferson.
Really, John Adams was awesome.
Fucking A, dude. That guy.
Every time you see him in the photo, like in the picture book, he just looks like a fat, plump, old man.
He was really good at negotiating, and like he was a staunch. Actually, another one is Robert Lee.
Yeah. The whatever Confederate general. Is that who you're talking about?
That's Robert E. Lee.
Oh, so there's a different Robert Lee.
Oh
shit! It's his relative. Yeah, I would assume. Yeah.
The Lees
That's cool.
are really. Was not a
Fucking.
hang on, I might be wrong. I don't think he was a signer.
I don't know.
Robert Lee wasn't a signer of the Declaration of Independence, but he was a staunch, freaking like fuck the Brits. Like him and John Adams were the two big guys of being like, no, we're setting our own ways and we're doing our own thing.
Really?
Like when it comes to the epiphany of like what the American culture was going to be, those two guys were the head leaders.
John Adams wasn't a general, right? Yeah, it was okay.
No, he was a lawyer.
So he was fucking doing the legal side or whatever.
But he was doing him and Benjamin Franklin did a lot of like negotiating.
So they were the first politicians of the United States of America.
Well, I mean, there was politicians prior to that too.
What do you mean? It's not even signed at this point. Weren't they the ones that?
Because we were still part of the British Crown. Like they still have.
I'm saying the United States, the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
we just talked about this. Fuck the Brits. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree.
I'm saying, well, from the U.S., then they okay.
But they were.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like the
British
generals
Crown at that time. So I mean, you're saying like prior to being formed, the colony.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were still part of the crown.
Yeah, that's not the United States.
Being politics or in politics.
I'm saying of the U.S. though. I think
but of the U.S., yes. As far as Benjamin Franklin, I mean, all of them really.
Yeah, but you know, like they have generals and they have the fucking.
I think there was two of them that may have been like just ordinary farmers, very, very intelligent, like self-taught men.
Yeah.
But so like all of these men were very smart. Yeah. They were very, very intelligent. I think most of them were lawyers of some kind. They had like high education of background, and only a couple of them didn't.
Gotcha.
But yeah, John Adams and Benjamin Franklin did a lot of negotiating outside of the U.S. with their allies, French.
Oh shit. The French?
The French.
Looking French, dude.
Yeah.
Tiny little Frenchman.
Yep. And the setting up of our monetary system and kind of like trying to navigate through that because we had to find out money. We had to get money and I mean, we were still having to do trades too. Like, I mean, there was so much behind the scene going on than just the war. It was insane.
That is fucking.
It's like all odds are against you. And they were able to pull it out.
I fucking did it, baby.
Yeah. It's really.
That is pretty cool to think about, though.
Yeah. It's really quite an amazing story. And I mean, when you fucking talk about an underdog, that's them. Like to a T. The fucking revolution.
You like the Mel Gibson movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very patriotic. I love how they portray the French in that too. Yeah? They did such a good job.
What do they do? How do they portray them?
Oh, I mean, like almost kind of like pansies.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
pansies.
They portray them as pansies, but they come out in the end as like heroes too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like they had in that movie in particular, they had one Frenchman that was there to teach them how to fight, teach the colonialists how to fight. And the militia. And so it was really comical to,
that they were getting instructions from this little fucking pansy.
Yeah, in a sense. And like there was a mutual respect towards each other, but at the same time, Mel Gibson and him were like not quite seeing eye to eye, but then in the end become friends. I mean, it was good. They did a really good job with that.
Fucking Frenchman.
And then in the end, the French didn't come. They finally make it.
They didn't?
They did make it.
Okay, yeah.
We used to have Canada. Canada was ours, and we lost it.
What happened there? How the fuck did we drop the ball there, dude?
I know. We should get it back.
Fucking
but we lost a battle, and then they kind of just took the north. And then at the time frame, a lot of the elements were a big factor against us.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Like it was wintertime.
Oh yeah.
And like we were already fighting a battle on American soil.
So they were just people that wanted to be different, separated?
It was all theirs. Like technically Canada is still a part of the crown.
Oh, I see.
They
Yeah, I'm an
speak
idiot.
French up there.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Yep, that's funny.
But yeah, I mean, at one point that was ours. We lost it.
Wow,
We should get it back. I think that was
I can't
like early
believe we
1800s.
freaking lost that, dude. Who fucking dropped the ball there? That's what
We
I
didn't
want to
have
know.
any resources. Like we were a fresh country.
Nah, that's fucking
In all reality, we
inexcusable.
lost more of battles than we won.
Yeah, probably.
We just
Well,
won we won the
obviously.
major ones. The ones that counted.
Yeah.
George Washington on his retreat crossing the Delaware River.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yep. That was a big victory for us, and it wasn't a fight. It was us getting the fuck out of there so we didn't die.
Yeah. Dang, dude. What a stud. Fucking George Washington.
Yeah. I love Shane Gillis's impression on him.
Oh yeah, his like bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty
It was
good.
so good.
That's pretty good. Trying to remember back fucking I know he calls him like a big retard or something like that.
Yeah. It's a big redheaded retard.
He was a ginger, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking ginger.
Or
Gingivitis.
or George Washington. I honestly I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't think he was, but he said that in his
maybe
bit,
just
so
say yeah.
I don't know.
I
Maybe he
don't
was.
fucking know. I just
I
know.
had
I
this
remember him.
big, ginormous book of George Washington that I read the whole thing,
Yeah.
but it was one of those like very dull, very
Oh,
informative,
really?
monotonous books to read.
Written like an
And there was
encyclopedia.
so many times that I was just glossing over what I was reading, but I was determined to read the whole thing. And I read it, but I couldn't tell you.
You fucking read like 3 words a page.
Oh man, you read like a whole paragraph and you're like,
fuck was that? Well, yeah, I don't know.
I like
I fall asleep instantly with those books.
one of my other favorite, if you can, it just depends on the type of books that you end up that draws you in, but I do like personal books. So usually it's either biographies
Oh,
or
yeah.
experience of
Those
some
are cool.
kind. And man, there's I'm trying to remember his name.
RuPaul.
Alabector or something like that, I think is his last name. And anyways, he was a Nazi sniper. He wrote a book.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I remember you saying
Super
something
good
like
book.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a book of his just experience while he was there.
Dang,
And him
dude.
just trying to just survive the whole war. And he ended up surviving, but
Fucking sniping
man,
people left and right, huh?
dude, it was it's just a different perspective of like the visual of the war that was going on at the time. And like I just remember one chapter out of the book where he was explaining how all of him and his men that were all pinned down by these snipers, so they were going through like this field, and then all of a sudden they started getting picked off by snipers that were at the edge of a forest line. And so they all got down. Several of them got shot and killed.
Damn.
And then their commander ended up saying, do your job, go find these guys and take them out. And so we spent hours upon hours upon hours. And he's explaining in his book the process of what a sniper should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. Like it's incredible to get like through the mindset of what he was doing, because he was just trying to explain like this. There's certain things that you learn from people making a mistake and they died because of it.
Oh yeah.
Or him making a mistake and he got like brutally injured, like he got clipped in the hand and the knee, and like
Dude, I couldn't imagine that. I know, like fucking, like I do some shit and I make a mistake and I'm like, fuck, dude, I can never do that again. That was some pretty stupid shit I just did. And I couldn't imagine being in a war like that, and you get fucking your head shot off for doing stupid shit like that.
So that's what I mean. Like it's so interesting to just read stories of that in particular. But he was explaining how one by one he started seeing either certain things that seemed out of the ordinary in tree lines. And he was just like, there's no fucking way that there's a sniper that's up in the tree, because he was explaining like that would be a very stupid move as a sniper to put yourself in one spot and never be able to move
to get out of there.
To get out of there.
Yeah, that is
And
pretty stupid.
he was explaining that
Now I know for
you
when to
would
go
always
snipe
take
people.
one shot and you would never stay there.
Yeah.
You always move to a different location.
Oh, really?
And you'd be lucky if you got 2 shots, but other than that, you die.
That makes a lot of sense too.
And so I was just, it's little things like that. He was explaining why he was critiquing certain things of it. And it was so
The
good.
thing is, I can't read those books because then it makes me want to go fucking snipe some people. It makes me want to go fucking just join the army and fucking.
No, it did not make me feel that way. It made me feel as thank God I didn't have to go through this.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought too.
His learning method was seeing people die from their mistakes. And then just happening to get lucky to survive some of the mistakes that he made.
Yeah.
And
that's fucking crazy. Dude.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Like he explained that he was one of the deadliest snipers that the Nazis had.
Yeah.
And then they obviously would recognize him, so they would give him medals and stuff. Nice. And he was like, "You do not keep any of that shit. Yeah. Because if the Russians ever got a hold of you, they would torture the living crap out of you."
You know, he was bragging to his fucking buddies about the medal.
He said that he used to at the start of it. And then after his
I just picture him at a bar, be like, "Yeah, I got this fucking."
I think it was his buddy got caught, and they tortured him.
That's his problem. He shouldn't have had a buddy.
Well, that's what he was explaining. Was that
friends, dude?
You don't, not that.
I was like, see, I could fucking join, dude. Nah, my fat ass would get fucking.
Your mouth would get you in trouble.
Can you imagine? Nah, I mean, I'm not stupid with it. I'm not stupid with my mouth. When have my mouth ever gotten me in trouble? Exactly. Never. I'm fucking. I know what limit I can fucking go to. All right. Anyways, I know if I were to join, I'd fucking hide behind some shit and my fucking roll is sticking out and snipe that shit.
He actually was a gunner too.
What does that mean?
He was I think he was with the tanks, and he was a gunner on one of the tanks.
Oh, that's probably what my brother did.
And so
that's what he's probably.
He was explaining how he didn't want to be there because they were highly sought after people to get shot. Like if you saw a tank coming in, you wanted to take those guys out first because of how much damage they could do.
Of course, dude.
And so he was just like, I do not want to be here. And so he can't remember. I think they got pinned down at one location, and he ended up picking up a Russian sniper that had like a 2x scope
Russia
on it.
Probably had some good snipers too.
They did. They were advanced in their snipers. He was actually part of this guy. Aliberger was part of like the Nazis decided like they were behind on the snipers and didn't realize how effective that they could be. So they formulated a sniping team, and he ended up being a part of the program teaching.
Way to start that for the Nazis, dude. Way to go, Alberger. We reckon.
But he would always send like all of his medals. He never kept them. He sent them home.
Out, Jamie.
He like the notches on his rifle that he would do. He stopped doing that. You don't do that.
Wait, sorry, what? Oh, the notches? Yeah. Probably.
You wouldn't do that. You never want to get caught, you know. I mean, it's like flaunting.
So did he have a side? Did he have like
I am an assassin and I kill all of your buddies.
Yeah.
So they didn't
you want to get those people first. So did he do like did he ever like talk about having like the Hitler plan and like doing the cyanide pill? No. What a pussy.
He didn't.
What a fucking pansy, dude. You're gonna tell me you can't get captured by an enemy and you don't have a fucking cyanide on you, dude? Come on.
No, didn't do that. But he did say that you never wanted to get caught with the sniper rifle. So he would always ditch it. And I think he said he had an MP4 that he always pulled out.
Okay. What a puss, dude. What is he, the fucking Charlie Cook guy, and just fucking throw his gun in the bush? Just fucking dip?
And he would dip. He would leave it. I think he said that he left it underneath something.
So he would go back.
I believe so.
Because I'm like, how he's got to be fucking like his fucking rifle. I'm sure he.
Well, back then
got used to the rifle, right?
So he.
I mean, I have no fucking idea. I'm sure they're not cheap either. I'm sure they're not fucking thrilled that fucking Alberger, another rifle you lost.
Well,
you know
a
what I mean?
sniper rifle is different from just a regular rifle too. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, of what? So they kind
There's
of
no
they
way
had
he
to
could
come up with
fucking.
their own and figure it out.
Then why didn't they just steal one from like a Russian
They did.
sniper?
That's how he started.
So, yeah, see, Call
So
of Duty helps, dude. You fucking steal, you loot.
learn from
From that Fortnite.
all of the weapons.
No, I'm just kidding. This guy's probably a fucking badass.
I think he's the top 3 most.
But let's not forget, he is a Nazi.
Yeah.
Okay, so me talking shit about him is okay.
just
Just the way you're looking at me is like, dude, fuck this guy. All right, he was a Nazi. He wasn't an American. Now, if we're talking about what's the guy,
he didn't
Chris
specify. He was always talking shit about the
America.
Russians. He
Oh, yeah.
never talked any crap about Americans. In fact, he
I like
ended
him a
up
little better.
always saying, like, for the Americans, if you were to like try, if you were going to get caught, you always got caught by the Americans.
Oh,
The
really?
Russians were going to torture you.
That makes sense, though.
They were going to kill you.
Yeah.
And then he ended up describing the scene of catching or running into a bunker of Russians, and
Putin.
they were eating each other.
Hey, where was Putin and all that? You think he was fucking?
Are you serious?
Was he a fucking general or something?
Putin?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, dude.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Where was he?
Not fucking born.
Well, he should have been. What if he was fucking fighting out there as a fucking baby, dude?
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm just saying. The lineage, it all fucking comes full circle. I don't know. But all right. You got nothing, I got nothing.
Anyways, that's probably one of my favorite books to actually read. That one's a really good one.
Burger guy.
Mm-hmm. His story is really, really
Stand-up
good.
guy.
And then I think he's like the top 3 most deadliest snipers for the Nazis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, so he wasn't even
top 3
the
or
top?
Mm-mm.
Why wouldn't you read the top guy's book?
I haven't read it yet. If there is one. I don't know if there is one.
Oh, okay, you just saw this
This one was his book that he wrote.
Yeah. Why the fuck wouldn't the guy have this fucking book? Or maybe he's dead, maybe. Didn't have a chance.
Maybe.
Did he say who the other fucking snipers were?
I think he's come across the other sniper.
But like, does he name them? Like
he names another sniper. I don't
look them up or something.
I mean, there's a bunch of names that he puts out there that you could look up.
Well, I mean, because you specifically said he's top 3. So
I looked that up.
Oh,
he didn't say that he was.
I thought he like
one
wrote
of the most deadliest. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he does say.
Well, I mean, he didn't have to write. Maybe it was in his book.
He does say, he's killed X amount of people that were confirmed and he explains that you have to have somebody there with you that sees who you killed, and they have to document it, and they have to like prove that it happened. And then he was explaining, there's no telling how many more people I killed that I couldn't confirm.
So how does that even? You don't even worry about that until after the fact. You're like, oh, did you see that?
No.
Or do you have people there that are like
you have
specifically
a spotter with you?
Oh,
usually
so they're the guys that take count.
Yeah, but I mean they're not there specifically just for that reason. But they're there to obviously spot the enemy.
That would probably be his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an eyewitness account of what happened. We have it too.
Damn, dude. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. That would make sense, I guess, to have that person or whoever's being the spotter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how you get the statistical numbers where it has to be accurate.
That makes sense. But it's really not accurate. I mean, you can't really be accurate with all that shit.
Only with the confirmed.
Yeah.
Is the accuracy.
Well, even that's what I'm saying. Even with it's confirmed, that's still because this guy, only so much are confirmed, but who's to tell you how many more he's killed?
Well, exactly, and he explains that as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's really not. I mean,
it's not
whatever way around you do
it's
not going to be accurate.
The only accuracy behind it is that you had somebody else there to witness these amount of kills.
Yeah,
and that's it. But anybody else outside of that,
Does he say the number? How many people he's fucking?
It was a lot. Like, I mean, he doesn't obviously put like the specific number, but he says like hundreds and hundreds or something like that.
Dude, do you think you like you
You
just
know,
have
he loses
constant
his spotter or
nightmares?
something like that, and he dies, and he ends up having to save himself and get out of the scenario that he's in. So he ends up
Yeah.
killing more people to get out of there.
Well, right. That makes sense.
But he can't claim those confirmed kills because
Nobody else
nobody's
was
there.
there to. Unless just you. Yeah. Dude, if you had like, if you went through that and fucking did that, you think you're fucking no chance of sleeping ever again?
I have no idea. You know that
You gotta get pilled up.
you have. I don't know. You have to be able
You
to
know,
get
this
your
guy's killed
mindset.
children before. Like,
That guy?
yeah.
He doesn't. No, he didn't
No.
say anything of that.
Because he didn't say it.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, I feel like there's a problem.
why would you make that assumption?
Because it's just fucking war. I don't know. I feel, well, I guess it's not like the fucking terrorists that use children.
That's like a crime against humanity.
You don't think fucking
But
Russian, how many teenagers? Those are kids still.
Oh, you're
Like, how many teenagers?
I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I kind of did say like an 8. I was thinking like 8-year-old too.
yeah.
But I mean, we're not talking about
at the
fucking
time, I
Afghanis
shouldn't
that
be
are.
so reluctant against that because you're right. There are some places that
Yep.
either will use kids to their
Yeah. But
crime,
I guess you're
or
right.
even during the Revolutionary War, we had kids fighting.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah. But I was thinking.
I think that was
you're
16.
Right. Yeah. I was definitely thinking about the younger kids like used as fucking, you know. I mean, they just have to. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm not
Right.
saying like this guy fucking
I see
sought out.
yeah.
I'm just saying that if there were a kid or a child, and I'm guessing there probably were fucking 14-year. There had to be 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds fucking.
Well, he was
ready to fight.
Going back to that one story
Or they
where
just had to draft.
he was at the field and all of his men were pinned down, and he had to go kill the other snipers that were across the field in a tree line. He sniped all of them,
Dumbasses.
and they all died. And then once they ended up rolling up to find out who it was a bunch of female Russians.
I was gonna say either a Frenchman or a Russian woman. I was kidding.
But I guess the way that he described it was that the Russians used a lot of females for their snipers, and they were saying something about like a steadier hand or like a. I don't know if it was a steadier hand. There was something that
So is the top Russian sniper a woman, you think?
I don't think so.
That was pretty confident, dude. You were just over there saying that thing.
I don't think so because they hired a male Russian sniper to go after him.
Dude, if there was a woman sniper that led the fucking country, I'm sure we'd hear about it. I'm sure the whole fucking world. Yeah. Look how badass this woman is.
Exactly.
Just saying. Yeah. No way. There's no fucking way.
I don't remember. He did explain though. I don't remember that part of the book though.
That they were like steadier.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was that reasoning or something else. Like they chose the women sniper, maybe as a group. But then that was kind of one of the things that he explained was just like these idiots are staying in one spot and not moving. And he picked them all off and then ended up saying like they were all women that were just
dark thought here. You think these Russian fucking officers, male officers, fucking put the women snipers out there just for fucking because they needed fucking a distraction or something? So they were just
might have. I mean, that particular scenario didn't sound like it, but that wasn't uncommon either. They did take people and they placed them in positions where, like, I mean, have you ever heard of?
I fucking 100%.
Like during World War I, they did that.
Yeah,
they forced people to run across the field to infiltrate the Germans, and then
forced people to do that
because they shot them.
Oh, they just shot. Okay,
yeah. Okay. When they retreated back, the whole army shot back at him.
How do you force people to fucking just fucking shoot them?
They did.
They'll run. You ever shot somebody? They'll fucking go, dude. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right, dude. That's fucking easy. Yeah,
that's pretty convincing.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man, dude, yeah, fuck that job, dude. Imagine getting enlisted. Yeah, like they imagine if they had like the enlisted process like now back then, and you're like fucking doing a test and you get the job. Like your job is a fucking distraction runner or whatever. That would fucking suck, dude.
Well, there's been
It had to be prisoner of wars doing this, right? Or
it
was
just
this just
no, but it was
people
people.
on our
They
on
was
their side too, or
so
were
like
there
for the
people that
Russians, they would take their own people
damn,
and
dude.
force them.
Why wouldn't you fucking capture people and fucking do
Well, they
that?
did that too.
Well, I guess there wouldn't be many captures. You'd run out
They
of
were
captured
ruthless.
people quick.
They were very ruthless.
Oh yeah, they didn't want to capture people. They want to fucking kill them, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you want to fucking fight and be a sniper and fucking kill them?
No, I don't
All
want to be
right,
in
I
a
don't
war.
know.
I've read enough books and I've seen enough movies of it. It's just like that does not interest me at all.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to be in
I
a
don't want to
war.
be in a war either. But I'm just saying, if I were to be in a war, I could get behind being fucking.
I would never want to be in the position that it took those guys
Yeah,
to
fuck
get the
that.
medals that they got.
Fuck that. No, I know.
And a lot of those guys ended up getting like, well, the, I think Alberger ended up getting the Iron Cross, which is one of the highest medals that you can get from the
Yeah, but
Nazis.
that's fucking German, dude. Who gives a fuck about Germany, dude?
Well,
I do. All right, Joe, I'm just kidding. They have a cool army.
I think they were just. I think those were some strong people.
Yeah, they were close, dude.
They were some really
They
strong
came
people.
close twice.
I think that the Russians were just ruthless people. Like those people, I think are the ones
Savage?
that.
Are they savages? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
in a way, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I can see that.
Because they definitely. I mean, they were definitely rough around the edges. They'd kill people left
Well,
and
they are
right,
right
and
next to.
it was no big deal.
Yeah,
Starve people, no problem.
but America,
It was. I mean, it was a
right?
communist country.
You don't think we did that?
Us,
Yeah, like when
not on
war.
purpose.
Oh, you're talking about their own people. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
their own
yeah,
people.
yeah. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck. Why?
Because they didn't have anything,
Fucking.
but they wouldn't.
Hmm.
They kind of held everybody down too. I mean, there's a lot of factors to it, but they were guys that were in power just didn't give a fuck.
I mean, you should fucking run for office in Russia, dude. You'll give fucking Putin a run for his money, man.
Hell no. Freaking Putin's I think
Oh,
the last who is it, candidate that was against Putin ended up getting poisoned.
yeah,
Nope.
that makes sense, dude. Dude, is it more people though? Is it just that one fucking? You know how like Hillary has a lot of coincidence. You know what I mean? Does
Oh no,
Putin?
Putin's
He
he's a
has a
murderer.
lot more too, right? And
He's a
he
fucking
knows.
murderer
Yeah.
for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. But
Absolutely.
I mean, like that. You know, like
His
they're not
was
saying he murdered his like his rival, right? Or they are.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not like a conspiracy. That's fucking common knowledge at this point.
Like
Fucking
it's one
Putin.
of those things like it's it's too much of a coincidence type thing.
Yeah, I would never want to be around that guy.
Mm-mm. No. That's why he is
Fuck
that's
that,
why
dude.
he's a sketchy dude in the way is that he actually has killed.
Yeah.
But
While others just fantasize, he does.
well, and he's been in
I don't know.
been in war.
Fantasize.
Like he
Yeah.
himself has been in war, so
Yeah, I
he's
know.
seen it.
World War One, World War Two. He was a fucking baby on the fucking running across, dude. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? I'm telling you, he was
I
fucking there.
forget. Oh, there's this picture in my head
Of Putin.
in World War II, and it was when we were storming the beaches of Normandy.
Oh yeah.
There was somebody, and I forget who it is, but when he was running across the
Fucking, were you
beaches,
there, dude? What the fuck?
because they got a picture of him,
Oh, okay.
and you've got eyewitness that have said that this has happened.
Yeah.
That the guy ends up having a sword, and he's fucking running across the beaches with the sword.
He killed it from a Japanese guy. You know he got that from a Japanese. Really?
Yeah. It was an American.
And this is a famous fucking photo or something?
I mean,
you just seen it and now you're
I've seen it.
Ah,
it's just in my head.
Like some Rambo type guy?
Yeah.
Like a badass?
Essentially.
Fuck yeah, dude. What was that? Oh, you know what was a good movie? That movie where it was the Christian guy and he like had to climb up that wall or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's
he had to go
Hacksaw
back.
Ridge.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge. Hell, that Britain? No, that was
No,
American
he was an
shoulder.
American.
Yeah, the actor's British.
Oh, I
That
don't know.
doesn't okay.
Probably.
I didn't want. All right, I know I'm stupid. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking ask stupid questions.
He's he's the Spider-Man guy.
Yeah, I know, but he is red. But okay, so it was an American guy. That's what I remembered. And fucking that shit was good.
Yeah,
I like that one.
that was a good one. And I mean, I thought they did a good job portraying it. I'm honestly,
you know anything about that guy? Read anything about that guy?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, his story sounds like it'd be a boring story to read.
Seemed like a good movie.
The movie was really, really good.
Yeah.
But like the story behind it would be a lot of politics.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't interest me. Like, I mean, a lot of it had to do with him getting into the military and then having to fight to stay in the military. And then
he didn't want to be violent, right?
Yep.
He didn't want to carry a gun.
Yeah. And
which in retrospect, that is pretty stupid.
Yeah, I did think at the end of the movie too.
He was wearing a gun, doesn't he? He was probably carrying a gun. Oh, okay.
At the end of the movie, he saved all the guys that he did. He even saved some of the, I think it was the Japs that they were fighting against.
Whoa, dude, that's a derogatory term in 2025. You have to say Japanese.
Japanese?
I was going to say Japanese American, but I didn't know. All right.
Anyways, I think that's who they were fighting against at the time.
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah.
And he was, like when he was across enemy lines, he ended up finding some of those Japs that were injured and was trying to help those guys. But at the end of the movie, it was kind of comical because this is going on through my head. Are you
gonna do a fucking
I know what ends up happening. No. He saves all of those guys that are our guys. Yeah. He even takes the bad guys or the Japs from that out in the field and lowers them down the ridge, but none of them lived.
They fucked him up, dude.
Every single one of them that he brought back, they all died. They all fucking died. Just sit there. I'm like, coincidence?
I think not. Good thing they didn't have body cams back then.
I mean, all I can think of is, yeah. I mean, that's what rolls through my head. It's just like, there's no freaking way that they just.
You know what's funny is they probably didn't realize what he was doing, saving them, and they just fucking like, oh shit, fuck, yeah.
He lowers them. I think what he like. Part of what I'm thinking is just like, a bunch of these guys murdered all of our buddies. We can torture this one.
Yeah, fucking A, dude.
That's all that I can think of.
Man, I don't know.
Just like he lowers them all down and he's like, he's exhausted. So he keeps going back out there and running. And then there's guys down there. Just like, next one.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Got the wrong one.
It's just their gift trap, dude. They're fucking injured. They're right there. They can't move from the harness.
Our stuff on those guys. You know,
I mean, the guy also.
At the same time, I would have a tough time arguing against. You know, I see both sides of what the whole argument would be. He's obviously just sees everybody as a person. Yeah. And he's trying to help each and every single one of them. And it's just like, at the same time, you're like, dude, you're in a war.
It's like, such this a big war. This isn't a street fight.
No.
It's a fucking...
It's a war.
Yeah. And I mean, we're already fucking...
And then at the same time, it's just like, if we don't win, they don't care how you feel.
Look, dude, I mean, I think I have to say this out loud. I probably would have killed those Japs.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad saying it. It might make me seem like a dickhead, but I feel like that is stupid. And why the fuck are you risking?
Are you saying by being in his position, or are you saying if he lowered a Jap down?
No, I probably would have left. Like, my killing is I would have just left them. I wouldn't have even gone back and tried to put them down. That's my version. I wouldn't have been involved in the shooting, but I would not have been voting.
The only thing that would have crossed my mind, if I was in his position and I went out and I saw a Jap that was injured,
I'd probably kill him.
Probably, right? Because if you don't, and he lives, and somehow either warns the other Japs that where you're at, true. Or B, he ends up
bitch. That's my first thing is like, I'll put him out of his misery, and you're like, fucking strategy, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh my god, but he's gonna suffer.
It's like, I mean, if your whole intention is to go out there and save your buddies,
I was thinking like him though. Like if I'm thinking like him, he's not gonna think about the fucking. He's gonna think about like more along my lines. Like I'm not gonna fucking this guy's suffering. So that's kind of the justification behind it. Yeah. I gotta justify me being a bitch there. Nothing makes you fucking more of a bitch than fucking spending time next to men, dude. I'm over here. Let's worry about how he feels. But anyways, so going back to this fucker, I probably would just let them, if I saw them injured, yeah, I probably would just fucking end it. Just right there and then.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even I would just be so worried. Why am I risking it to go out there? I wouldn't even be looking for injured Japs either. I just want to get the fuck out of there.
Well, his purpose was trying to find injured personnel that were Americans, but when he came across an injured Jap, he didn't care. Like he just saw an injured person, but his main goal was to try and find the injured Americans.
Maybe he knew how many were out there Americans, and he kept going back for them. Is that probably what it was?
Them. I think that was what he was saying. Like when he was moving across and trying to find somebody, and then somebody would call out his name or something like that.
He thought it was American, and then
I think he was going after a specific person that he was trying to find.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
But every time he kept coming across somebody, he just
it happened to be whoever.
And then I think,
and the guy I think he was looking for died. I'm pretty sure. Or was dead.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense than that he's fucking going. I would. Obviously, he'd need to be looking for people specifically to be fucking staying up. Like, why would you even risk, staying there and that?
Well, he was a medic, so that was his whole purpose being there too. So, I mean, even if he wasn't searching for a specific person, he's searching for a specific group, Americans.
That's true. What an amazing Spider-Man, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
friendly.
Honestly, though, I don't know. I didn't like him that much as Spider-Man. Wasn't a big fan, dude.
No.
Do you like the Spider-Mans? Any of the movies?
I like the newest kid that's
Spider-Man. Pretty good.
I honestly think that he does a really good job.
I like Toby Keith. I liked him. Toby Keith. Yeah, he was fucking great, dude. You should have seen him as Spider-Man, dude. He's fucking
guitar.
Fucking Tobey Maguire. Anyways, I like Tobey Maguire, dude. I honestly do.
Well, I like him because he was technically the first.
He's a good fucking actor, too.
He wasn't the first Spider-Man, right? But I think he might. Was he the first?
Was he?
Live action?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know any other movie before him. Or TV series at that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so weird, huh? You have so many Supermans, but you'd think it must have been not as new, huh? Spider-Man.
That would have been hard to do that type of graphics, though, because back, with Superman, you didn't have any graphics other than the laser beams out of the eyes.
Well, that's the thing. It's not like the Superman was out fucking flying everywhere, fucking even, all that. They still
sort of
find a way. Yeah, I guess they're fucking using wires and shit.
That one's easy to portray.
Still do that, dude.
It's the webs. How are you gonna do the webs?
No, man. I don't know.
I guess you silly putty or silly string or whatever, right?
Silly string, dude. You can fucking.
You should be able to do
make something. I guess that would be pretty hard too. Fuck, that is a different era. That's like a whole different world. Thinking about what they had to use
when
to
you think
make
of
movies.
Like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, you wanted to fucking say Toby Keith, you son of a bitch. I saw it in your eyes. It's okay. We can move on.
Just because you want to bring me down to your muddy level ain't happening.
Dude. Motherfucker called me mud, dude. That's racist.
Fucking
racist.
I don't think he's a very good actor, though.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
What? I liked him in one movie that was like he played a PTSD soldier. I was like, fuck, okay.
I've never seen it.
Well, it's not bad.
Is that one where
it's like brother?
It's his brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know which movie you're talking. I just never seen it.
Up.
Well, you know what?
It's a fucked up movie, dude.
This is weird way off. Not really.
The brother fucked his wife, I think, right? I don't know if you've seen it.
Didn't see it.
Dude, the brother, I think, fucked his wife, which is super fucked up, dude. How are you gonna... That's like your brother just went to war, and he comes back, and you're fucking banging his wife?
You've seen this movie, right?
What a sack of shit, Jake Gyllenhaal. Sorry, yes, I have.
Okay. So, what happened?
I recommend it. So he goes to war. He was captured. He was a prisoner of war.
So they thought he was dead.
And everybody thought he was dead. Yeah. Don't fucking point at me like that makes sense. How the fuck does that make sense? Well, they had sex when he came back.
After he came back?
Motherfucker.
Oh, well, then it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then...
I bet you're wrong.
Wow, dude, you're gonna piss me off tonight, dude. This motherfucker wants to start a war right now. Oh, you think I'm fucking wrong? You haven't even seen the fucking movie, and you think I'm wrong?
Yeah,
you dude. You sack of crap. Anyways, so
it makes more sense that if they ended up having sex before he was brought back to the States, and then they already brought this emotional tie together.
Don't fucking do this. That's not. It's this. It's this.
That's why it's emotional.
This.
Stop with the one-track mind.
Well. Anyway, so he goes to war, and he's a fucking prisoner. He gets captured.
They think that he's dead. They end up having
some fucking sick, gnarly shit that he has to get through. You know what I mean? And then he fucking... And this is all movie, so it's fake. So, I mean, I'm sure people out there have done this. I'm sure they had to go through it or something similar. But...
PTSD?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, I meant like the actual prisoner of war, and then you had to fucking kill your fucking soldier mate. Not everybody has to do that.
I have no idea what happened.
I just fucking said you give like a prisoner of war, and then you have to kill your soldier. Your... What's that called? Teammate? What's that? Fucking coworker?
Yeah, sure.
Fucking what's that called, dude? Comrade?
Yeah.
What's it fucking called? I'm fucking Hispanic. Yo no hablo inglés.
Anyways.
You don't fucking know. That's why you're not answering me, you son of a gun. So yeah, so they so he goes through that, and he goes home, and he's all sorts of fucked up, you know. He can't fucking think. He's fucking thinking everybody's out to get him, and, you know, all that sort of shit. Can't sleep and get all fucking... And then he fucking sees that there's a thing going on between his wife and his fucking brother, and his brother gets all, you know, fatherly like or whatever to his kids. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not fatherly like. He's not being a dick. It's just, you know, if you're fucked up as a father and you see another person playing with your kids and they're fucking happy, but then they're with you and they're not, obviously it's gonna fucking be all like, what the fuck, you know? And that's kind of what it was. So he was feeling kind of some way about that, and then about the girl, and then fucking they banged.
You don't think that they did it before, though? I think they did it before.
I don't think they did it before. Maybe they did it before too. I know they did it after too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's after the emotional connection. That's when I'm getting at.
Oh, dude, fuck you, emotional connection. What kind of emotional connection?
Because it started out...
This motherfucker just went through hell and back over there, and you're gonna tell me that, oh, it's okay that she fucking fucked his brother because there's the emotional connection already happened.
It's not what I said at all.
You know what, dude?
Drag me in your mud.
No, you're fucking...
That's what you're trying to do.
Then say what you're gonna say, dude. Just like fucking...
They assume that he was dead.
Whatever that song is from fucking Rihanna or whatever. Fucking say what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna say. All right. Well, say what you're gonna fucking say, dude.
I was.
Not anymore?
I'm just waiting for you.
I'm fucking... Well, go, dude. I will fucking...
They assumed that he was...
Don't fucking... I will get... I will fucking... I will get to that fucking picture, dude. All right, go.
They assume that he was dead, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so they're both, you know, really emotional over the bullshit. He's dead. They get together. And then all of a sudden that he comes back. Oh, they got to separate now.
Yeah.
But yet at the same time, they got together. So they have this emotional structure.
Yeah. I don't remember if they got together.
And then
they must have got together.
They tried being apart, but because this is having such a big effect
You're
over
such
there,
a woman,
they're just
dude.
like,
How are you gonna side with the
attracted.
fucking?
He's not all screwed up.
Nah, you see,
He's playing so well with the kid. They like each other, but they know it's wrong.
So what is
but
Toby supposed to do? What is supposed to? What is the fucking?
That's not my fucking movie. I'm just telling
What
you
is
what
he
I bet
supposed
you I
to
know
do,
what
dude?
happened.
No, dude, you don't know
Because
what happened. And that's bullshit. Even if that is what happened, that's bullshit. I'm not justifying that shit and saying, oh, it's okay to bang your brother if your fucking PTSD riddled husband comes back.
You're trying to drag me through your stupid mud.
Oh, well, you're fucking not going through any mud. You're fucking deviating from the fucking point.
What are you talking about? This is my opinion of what happened to the story.
So is it justified?
It makes sense because
Sir,
as a
is
director,
it justified? Is it justified?
You're acting like I am trying
look at this politician.
to justify.
Is it justified or not? Is it a bitch move by the woman or not?
What are you talking about?
Is it a bitch move by the
oranges
brother or not?
Of what we are discussing.
You just won't even want to fucking answer the question
because it has nothing to do with what the
sidestepping
thing.
Sidestepping mother. What are you talking about?
It has nothing to do with what we were talking about. No, it doesn't.
Well, okay. Now I'm asking though. This is your point.
This doesn't make any sense.
Okay, thank you. That's all we're fucking. So then why the fuck are you getting over?
You're bringing up something that has nothing to do.
That's the fucking movie. What do you mean it has nothing to do? It's the movie.
The whole point of what I was saying was I think you're wrong. I'll bet you they had sex before that he came back. And then they probably had sex again after he came back.
Okay.
And that's why.
Look, I know you want to think I'm wrong, but I'm not, because I never said that they didn't have sex. My claim was that they definitely did have sex after he came back. That was
you were
my
claiming
claim.
That he didn't.
I was saying I don't remember if he did or not. Before.
No. You said definitely not, and then you adjusted.
You know what, dude? You're gonna be so fucking wrong.
You've adjusted.
You're so wrong. I never said that. I was like, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, you said that he didn't have sex
I don't think
before.
so. I did say I don't think so later, but that was before. I was like, fucking, I don't know.
Regardless, that was how I think it happened.
I don't even. You haven't even watched the movie, dude.
You're right. I haven't, but I can tell chick flick when I hear one.
Nah, dude. Yeah, it was a chick flick.
And it keeps the husbands interested because there was fighting involved.
Yeah, and because he got fucked up in the head. There's a little bit of that for me.
That does it for you.
It's
you got my interest.
This fucking don't look at me like, oh, you're the fucking psycho here. You're over there telling me I do love to read the books about getting into the psychological of a sniper that fucking killed fucking how many people.
Yeah, that was all real
thing. Oh, so it's worse then. All right, so I win.
What are you talking about?
It's fucking worse if it's real.
The same thing. I read a book over George Washington. That's awesome.
Yeah, so don't look at me saying like, oh, that does it for you. Like, of course it does. If that's interesting. When you get fucking fucked up in the mind, dude. How people act. That's how it goes. I don't know.
I don't know where you're going with this.
That's what drew me. I was like, oh, this guy's going through PTSD. That's interesting.
I think
I didn't know it was gonna take me there, but I guess I should have fucking. I didn't know you're the fucking chick flick whisperer.
No, I'm just saying it sounds exactly like a chick flick.
Well, I knew it was a chick flick going in.
You did?
Yeah, I had to watch it with somebody.
I didn't know it was a chick flick, but after you were explaining it, it sounds like a chick flick.
Nah, it was in the. It was like in the. It was in the drama or the romance. It was in drama.
Probably drama. Yep.
Yeah. Whenever you get a drama movie section, it's usually a chick
once
flick. It's usually a chick flick, right?
Yeah.
In the drama, okay.
Especially, I mean,
not wrong there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially when you got like this like triangular relationship going on. That's where.
And then
that was the big hint for me.
It was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty like quick too when they introduced the brother and like he was. I mean, it was like within the first 15 minutes, he was fucking in prisoner of war, thought he was dead, and fucking going through the montage of how he was with the family when he's
That's what I mean. Like it almost comes across as if it's going to be like battle scenes and stuff, but then it really is just not. It's a chick flick.
Yeah. The thing is, you're right though. The emotional connection was there. I just don't remember if they actually had fucking sex before, but I do know they fucking had.
It only makes sense
They
to
had the
me.
spark.
I mean,
oh my god, I think he
if they
likes me.
don't, then it's worse.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, and it could be. And what if they don't?
Then it's worse because then
he's
it's
a
both
real
of them
sack of
just
shit.
essentially saying, "Well, fuck my brother, fuck your husband." That's essentially what it's. And the director certainly could have gone that way, but to me, it would have been more emotional tie towards the audience with the relationship of the brother and the.
Dude, we should direct our own fucking like chick flick. We should.
But if it's the other way around, then instantly you're like, screw those guys. They just like this guy's struggling in life, and they just completely threw him off to the side.
Fuckheads.
But if it's the other way,
I don't think they had sex. I think
what?
They just
you're
fucking
probably
got close.
right. Because at the same time,
there's more teeter totter than a fucking. I don't know.
Here's my thought now.
All right, what
here's my because nobody wants to come across sounding like somebody that's going through PTSD is a dick, like is the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
So they probably had sex afterwards. That way, it eases the tension off of the dude that's a dickhead in PTSD.
You're right.
Because otherwise, it's going to be showing as like there was this emotional tie of these couples.
That's true.
Or whatever, the brother and the.
They probably did throw that in to make it not so
because if they did that at the beginning, and then the guy's he has PTSD, which sucks, and as horrible as it is, but he's also a dickhead, and then you've got this relationship over here trying to like work, and so you feel for them because it's just like, well, they got emotionally connected. But now
they're really
just
this
dickhead of a guy comes in, and
what they're really just saying is PTSD or not, they're just dickheads out there.
Somebody's got to be the dickhead out of this, like really, really bad. And it's probably they're going to probably say, "Let's give a little bone to the guy that's going through PTSD."
Oh, you know how I think it ended? I think it ended by the guy doing like a suicide by cop.
I was going to say somebody had to die.
You know, the guy with PTSD had to die so that the woman can live a happy life. It's a chick flick, dude. They don't want to say it. You know how as soon as you fucking say that to a woman, you're like, "Oh my god, what?" But dude, that's the truth. The reason why they make it.
How funny would it have been? How funny would it have been if at the end of the movie she's the one that commits suicide and the brothers get back together and they're like, "Bro, I'm so sorry. We'll never have a woman in between us."
Oh shit, dude, that would not be funny at all, dude. That would be hilarious. That would be the best movie ever. I'm telling you, we should fucking write a fucking chick flick just for chicks.
Yeah, they see our humor real quick.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, you've had to watch chick flicks before.
Oh yeah,
we all had to watch chick.
Actually, one of my. I guess it's not really
bad anymore. It's like if it hooks me, I'll watch it. Mine's fast.
The ones that I'm more used to is like musicals. Have you ever heard of the movie Seven Brides with Seven Brothers?
No.
That's a good one.
Is it?
That's a super good one.
Sounds like an old fucking
It is an old fucking movie.
Sounds like an old motherfucking thing.
But it's super good.
Seven Brides with
a lot of singing, a lot of dancing. But it's
so what is the like environment? Is this like fucking England and they have like the gowns?
No, fuck
no. Okay.
No, here in the States.
Okay.
So one guy comes, his family, and they're all brothers. There's 7 men that live out in the boondocks, like out in the woods and mountains, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And one of the brothers, the oldest one, comes down into the city, gets himself a wife, brings her back out to all the brothers, and then the objective of all the other brothers is to find themselves a wife. And so then they all go down like they start reappearing into the city life. Yeah, it's fucking great. Okay. It's such a good, but I mean it's a musical. So like,
I didn't mean to interrupt you. So what? The other 7 brothers, what? They go down.
They go get down and get themselves
6
wives.
brothers, I guess.
Yeah,
right? But they're not all
but
related.
They steal them.
They steal them from other.
They kidnap the girls.
Oh, okay.
But the girls are infatuated with them. But at the same time, like they get kidnapped by them, and then it's a matter of them like trying to impress the girls.
Where did you see this?
Where? My mom's.
Oh, okay. Does your mom like it?
Oh yeah. I
That was
told you.
what? Okay.
Well, the way I'm describing it
Yeah.
sounds like a horror movie. But
Well, it sounds like it just sounds like yeah, I could see this like on a stage, like on a Broadway
they
thing.
when they go up into the mountains, they
Yeah.
shoot their guns off, and there's snow up at the top of the mountain, and so they make an avalanche
Avalanche.
happen,
Yeah.
and so it shuts them off from the city and where they live. So they get to keep the
Ooh,
girls up in their
trapped
cabins for an entire
season.
winter season,
Yeah.
and once all the snow melts, then everybody goes after them. But
Dang.
and
They're
then
still.
like,
Oh, did the girls like end up liking them all?
oh yeah,
Of course.
but I mean like that's what the like almost like
Yeah.
60% of the movie is. It's like them up there, like at the start of it, the girls can't stand them or want anything to do with them because they took them away from their family, blah, blah, blah.
But
And
they
then at the
can't
end
go
of it,
nowhere.
but then it turns around. The girls get all infatuated with them,
And that's how fucking kidnapping girls started a trend.
and then it's the other way around. You know, the girls wanted to leave at the start, but then all of a sudden, like once summer comes, melts everything. The oldest brother comes in and says, "What do you think those parents are going to do? They're going to come out here and they're going to fucking lynch all of you guys because you guys
Yeah.
stole their daughters." And then they're just like, yeah, you're right." So then they're trying to get all the girls to take them back to town, and the girls won't leave.
Oh, they don't want to go.
They didn't want to leave.
Oh, that's funny. I can
So
say that. Yeah.
then it's a good movie, really. And the music on it is really good. And then like the dancing that goes involved with it, like these guys are super athletic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. That sounds like a fucking Broadway musical thing.
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
there's that one.
You can't make a movie like that, dude. Fucking kidnapping girls now. People get their panties in a bunch.
Yeah, in a way.
I mean, technically, yeah, you're getting. That's like the fucking. That's Stockholm syndrome. You start falling in love with your fucking captor. Cap.
Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
Captor. Another one is that I usually watch every year because my family would watch it is White Christmas. We do that every year for like during Christmas season.
White Christmas.
That's another old one. That's with Bing Cosby.
Oh,
He's a musician. He's the one that, like, I mean, when you hear Christmas music playing, like, I know you've heard him.
Yeah,
like his voice.
I'm picturing. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Dreaming of that's Bing Cosby.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured. By the way.
And then and the other guy that plays in it with him. He's like a comedian. He's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What year was this, or what? What kind of decade?
It's the 60s.
Yeah.
Early 60s, maybe. It was good. That was another good one.
Yeah. You said that was like a. Oh, that's like a musical.
That's kind of like it's a storyline.
Like
It's got its own
singing.
story, but then they've got singing in there.
What about Annie? You a fan of Annie?
It was okay. Like I mean, it was good too, but
Yeah.
I don't put it on the same tier
you
as
guys
like
see the newer
those
one?
other ones.
You
Isn't
guys-
there like 3, 4 of those movies?
Well, yeah, but there's like the newer one was like just 2 years ago or something with like
No.
Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx.
No.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, it was.
I don't know. I didn't watch it, but it's just weird that it was weird that those guys are like I don't know Jamie Foxx. I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't be weird for Jamie Foxx. He does all kinds of roles, and
Yeah,
he's a musician himself. So, like, I mean, that would make sense to me.
I guess.
Cameron Diaz? Yeah, that would be a little bit more odd.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know why they came out with that movie. That's where I'm coming at. Not that they're necessarily those guys playing those roles, but it's like just weird that it came out.
Like,
I don't know.
What other ones? Like Singing in the Rain. That's a good one.
Mm,
That one's not as good as the other ones that I mentioned, but that's still good.
I don't even know what that is.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Most people don't actually. Our age, most people don't. That's okay.
Annie is like the extent that I know. And that's just because I think it was on one time in my house. That's the only reason I fucking remember it. And
I've watched most, like, it just depends. Like, I mean, there's okay. Like, how many like John Wayne movies have you seen?
None. I mean, where
There's a
would I
few.
have seen them? I haven't fucking seen them.
Why would what was your question?
I just don't know when or where I
Oh,
would have seen them.
I don't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I saw them a lot of it because of my grandparents,
Mm,
and then like my mom watched a lot of like those older musical movies,
yeah.
and we didn't have
John Wayne
TV,
was a musical, all right?
huh?
John Wayne was a musical or what?
No, no, but my grandpa was the one that watched like his
The
movies.
John Wayne.
Yeah, he was a big John Wayne buff, and so like my favorite would either be
Bill Grums. All I know.
man, there's two of them, and McClintock is one. I really like that one.
McClintock.
McClintock.
I
That
know.
one's a really good one. And then Cowboys. That's like one of his most iconic ones.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, I
Definitely
didn't
gotta check
mind
him
his
out.
war movies, but I liked his Western movies
Oh,
better.
you did fucking war movies?
Hmm.
You didn't like them as much though?
Not as much.
Not as
No.
good or what?
Yeah, just not as.
More accurate?
No, I mean,
Or just
they just didn't.
movies?
I
They
just
weren't
didn't
even
like him as
supposed to
much
be.
as good.
Mm, gotcha.
I thought he did a much better job with his roles with cowboy movies.
Hmm.
Um, shoot, what was another one? Oh, the Bourne Identity. I mean, this is actually
Oh, Born.
much more modern movies, but
Yeah.
like I didn't have TV growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had when my grandparents are the ones that had TV, and when we lived in our house, we lived upstairs. My parents and I lived upstairs, and my grandparents lived in the bottom section of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had two separate kitchens, so we could kind of like we did a multi
Multi-camera.
generational living style.
Yeah.
And so my grandparents they had satellite TV, or right?
Oh,
Dish TV,
cool.
dish TV.
Yeah.
But so like if I was to watch TV, it was either going to be the O'Reilly Factor from Fox News
Hell
or
yeah.
Hannity and Combs, which
That's funny. Damn, that's old.
that is old. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Damn.
um, and then like lots of Western movies. We always
Hmm.
watch like the football games, like on Thursday
Oh
night
yeah.
football games. We would always watch those, and like Pittsburgh Steelers was his team, so we would watch them all the time and hear him bitch about them all the time. And
That's funny.
but like we didn't, my parents didn't have TV, so we just had a DVD player, and well, actually, it was a VHS player, and then we eventually moved up to a DVD player.
Gotcha. So you had to watch fucking shit that was on tape.
Yeah, and then when we finally stepped up our game, it was when Redbox came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did that come out? It had to be like
It's
fucking.
like, I don't know, 06 maybe?
Okay.
05?
Damn, that was so long ago, too.
Yeah. And so I remember rent the movie for $1 or something like that. And you get to
Heck
come home.
yeah.
And that was pretty awesome.
So many people probably burn those fucking DVD player their movies.
Right? I don't know. Probably we weren't
Yeah.
smart enough to do that.
No, I mean, yeah. I don't think. Well, I think my brother did. Probably like CDs. You ever burn CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking a big one. Remember doing that shit?
Yeah. Yeah. LimeWire and
Oh yeah,
FrostWire and
they'll fucking download a whole bunch of shit and your computer get all slow.
yeah.
You're like, fuck. Oh man, hell yeah.
It's crazy. Like it's interesting because I was just having this conversation of how back when I was in school, I don't understand how I was able to like learn some of the technologies that I did then. Like it almost came natural to like FrostWire and LimeWire. Like if I was to try and bring that up, I technically don't know what I would be doing now. And like I do vividly remember like there was like if you typed in a certain song, it'd bring you a list of that song, list of them that you could choose from.
Right.
But you would look for maybe the speed of the songs, I forget what it is. You were looking for something
Yeah.
specific, and it was just like, "Ooh, that one's fast. Get that one right now."
You were looking for like how many people were downloading
I
or
think that's what
something,
I couldn't
and
remember, but it was just like
yeah.
if I was trying to think of that now, relearning that,
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm so far freaking behind with just technology that it's insane. Like I try and figure out like how could I have that all be so adaptable for me at such a young age, and now it just feels like it's a foreign language almost in a sense.
I just think that everybody is because it's just such a large, exponential growth that tech had. So like everybody was fucking back then. It was like, all right. I mean, it's something we've never seen before. But I mean, compared to what the things we have now, I mean, it's such a fucking big difference.
Well,
Like
I
I think
mean,
even the people that are like the most techie, even those guys, they're fucking behind. You know what I mean?
but I'll use you for an example. Like even some of the issues that we come across with like even our
Mhm.
microphones or anything like that, you have a pretty good sense of like this seems like it's off right here or whatever it is. Whereas me, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Like I know that there's a problem and I know it has to do with sound, for instance. But from that point on, I don't know what I'm troubleshooting. Like I don't even
Yeah.
know what I would be looking for to troubleshoot. And then with it being tech, when you
Not
look
just
something up,
repetition though.
sometimes it's just like that. I don't even know if I'm looking up the right thing.
Yeah.
Like what information I'm getting to solve the problem is still technically like not the right information.
But I think that just comes with repetition. I think it's just because I'm in a position where I have to fucking troubleshoot.
Yeah.
So you just kind of get in that mentality. And I mean, that shit applies for a lot of things. You're just looking at the basics.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I guess yeah, it comes easier because I do kind of picture how things can work together, I guess, but because I work with this shit, it's the only reason.
Yeah.
If I wasn't in the position I was in, I wouldn't fucking I'd probably be in the same boat, like not fucking like honestly, most of the times when we're fucking doing something, I start off like, "Dude, I don't really know what the fuck's going on, and I just fucking start. Okay, well, I think that might do it or that, you know what I mean? Fucking no, I don't think anybody knows. That's the thing. I feel like everybody in fucking tech or IT, damn, we don't know shit. It's just fucking, trial and error, and you learn, what things are most probable, what things, break the most or what fucking things are the most kill are doing the whatever the percentage is for 13% of the population. What are the most fucking problematic groups of things tech wise, so yeah. uh so what else been going on? Chilling.
Hmm. I got a show tomorrow.
Doing an auction.
And I got an auction tomorrow that I'm going to be running. And then I also got my kids are going to be doing soccer tomorrow.
Really?
Yep. My
First time
two
or what?
younger ones.
First time of the season?
I
First
think
practice of the
this is
season?
the second practice for them.
Figuring out how to answer that question, form that question.
Yep. And this is their second practice.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Liking it?
I think they like it. That's not my sport
It
at
is what
all.
it is.
Yeah, that is not
Yeah.
my sport. I don't care about it
I
at all.
completely fucking forgot about all that shit. Now he was like, why the fuck isn't, Lucy in there? I'm like, I got so much. I don't remember. I didn't see the email, so I don't
Well,
fucking know.
like, I'm trying to pick. I'm trying to pick the sports where like it'll be comfortable for the parent on the sideline. So for instance, like basketball and volleyball is a good one because if it's crappy weather outside, you're inside.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't have to worry about it. It's not like snowboarding where you're going out to a freaking ski resort and you're freezing your tail off while they're the ones
Yeah.
having, busting their ass and
Having fun. Yeah.
or I guess
That's
mostly
fun.
everything is indoors now, right? I mean, with the exception, like even during the like summertime.
Soccer. Soccer's outdoor.
Yeah. But baseball and football.
Lacrosse. That's a white sport.
Lacrosse. That's getting bigger.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
mean, it
even
was pretty
thought
big.
about it, but my nephew played in it, and
Mm,
like he got pretty good at it.
yeah. I could see it be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember lacrosse. It was pretty big in Florida, I guess, where I was going to high school.
Really?
Yeah, we had a
Huh.
pretty big team, and I mean, it wasn't like our football team. That's like the big old fucking rivalry that they would always.
Really?
I mean, that's just like what's the cliche rivalry, between the lacrosse team and the football
Jock
team.
versus jock,
Like
essentially.
who were the fucking, because it would be the both sports where you could fucking hit, the most, on the field, and so I feel like that's what did is like they're like who are the roughest, because I mean lacrosse could get pretty rough.
Can. I
Yeah.
mean, I think, with swinging the stick around and
Oh, yeah.
potentially
Well,
hitting
even
somebody
just
in the
hitting,
face.
yeah. Well, that too, but even just they can check people too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hockey. I feel like I'm not sure the rules. I know hockey can get
I don't
fucking
know the
rough.
rules either because I felt like the same thing. I was just like, if you're able to like hit some of these motherfuckers, just fucking hit them,
Yeah. I'm
But
sure it's like hockey. In hockey you can hit. There's just you can't hit all the time.
hmm
You get penalized for that. It's like they have to have the puck or whatever, the ball. Things like that. Which I could totally see lacrosse having. So
yeah, I think it.
yeah,
I mean, because I mean, at the same time, it would like almost serve no. It probably is because
yeah.
I mean that it would serve no purpose just to like hit somebody that doesn't have the ball. It's like
Hmm.
off in left field. What's happening over there?
Yeah.
You're trying to injure the player. Because
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
that's essentially all that's going to be happening.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let that happen.
So
For sure.
it's definitely got to be like an offense defense thing where you
Yeah.
guys got to be going for the ball.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing lacrosse. It seems like fun.
I'd give it a shot. I'm
Definitely
actually
give it a shot.
I'm well, I wouldn't have any issues trying something new and just seeing how it goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that seems like a fun one to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know. I've always anything with kind of hand-eye and sports. It's like I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Just seems like fun throwing the ball around, shooting it. I can get behind that.
Well, and there was like there's a whole thing technique to it. You got to rotate that paddle back and forth,
Oh
and
yeah,
you're cradling that ball
gotta
in there
cradle it.
because otherwise it's just gonna
It's all
flop
right, dude.
out.
Don't talk about cradling balls.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Lacrosse guys don't want to talk about them fucking cradling balls all fucking left and right. Okay.
That's too. It's like your main thing.
You fucking Fred over there has two balls in his cradle.
What about you?
What do I got? Oh, fucking I remember, so last or my previous place that I was renting at, we had to do like give a security deposit,
Oh yeah,
standard. So when we moved out, these motherfuckers tried to put
they
a
keep it.
whole like a carpet replacement on me, dude.
Uh-huh.
So that went from like taking it basically is saying we're keeping your $1,000 deposit and you still owe us $135.
What?
And I was like, whoa, dude, that I didn't expect that. I honestly expected like around $400 or 200 because we left the blinds bad, and I mean we didn't professionally clean anything. And in the lease it says you have to professionally clean shit or
Hmm.
else you can get charged. So I just assumed, what are they gonna charge?
Right.
But they gave me like a move out letter, and they put in like the charges. So they charged me for like drip pans and paint and all that shit to get like supplies and stuff, which I mean that wasn't anything. And the blinds, that's what the bulk of it was, the
Which
blinds.
they have the deposit to cover that.
Right. And then they wanted to fucking charge a $900 fucking full carpet replacement for the two carpets. And I don't know. I don't know if it was intended, but it was a strategy to kind of like wait. So I didn't want to respond to them right away because they gave me like a 2 week deadline. And now thinking back, like maybe that was the right move because I didn't give them the opportunity to kind of like bullshit things. Because if I don't know, it felt like so I responded to them like right on the last day that they gave me. I had like a full letter like ready, and I was like telling them, all right, well in the contract it says, if we get the carpet, professionally cleaned, then it's good, but if we don't, we can get charged. But it never said anything about like a full replacement if we don't
Mm.
have it professionally cleaned. And then I don't know, and I put into ChatGPT and it was like, "Oh, and do you want me to put in that in the RCW state law, the
Yes, I
lieutenant?"
do.
I was like, "Why not?" Sounds fucking added into the last fucking paragraph. Is like, also, according to RCW 45 point whatever dash, I was like, fucking, hey, all right, this doesn't seem bad. I was like, okay, so I fucking send that, and I mean, it was like within 30 minutes, they sent me back a new move out letter, and that whole full carpet replacement item was gone. So I was like, fucking hey, dude, all right. And
Because
then
what they saw right there is just like, fuck, we're gonna have to go to court with this.
asshole,
Nope.
yeah.
Just
Well, and so like that fucking swip, and it changed from me owing 135 to me getting $750. And I mean, okay, that's a lot of money, right?
that's a big swing.
And I'm just thinking there, and I'm like, and what pisses me off the most is that these motherfuckers, for how many times have those sacks of shit done that to people that have moved out? And because the majority of the response in that situation is, oh, well, it's only 135. It's not worth the hassle. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
which in
pay
the
it.
end they're just like,
Yeah. And so they end up fucking paying for that shit. And I don't know. Natalie said she drove by there because they were going to gymnastics one night, and Lucy
mhm.
was like, "Oh, I want to go see," and Natalie wanted to go, snoop. And they said that they were cleaning, and I mean, I don't know. It didn't look like the carpet was replaced. I don't know.
You
I don't
only
think
had
that
carpet in one spot, right? Did
two
you?
bedrooms.
Okay, so it wasn't the other bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have. There's no blinds in there because we fucked them up. So, oh, maybe this she did say that they replaced the blinds, but I think they. I mean, she could see inside. I mean, she could be lying. I don't think so. Or maybe she couldn't see that. I don't know. But it didn't seem like they did a full carpet replacement.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, that's kind of fucked up that you're just putting that on there. And then, I it just made it seem like they just wanted to get some extra money. But I don't know if they do this to like every fucking person that does that
Hmm.
lives there. I'm because that's kind of fucking thievery. Like, how many people just see that and they just be like, ah, whatever. I'll pay it. This is bullshit, but I'll pay it.
Yeah,
And that's what pisses me off the most is like, well, fucking A, dude. Those people, you're fucking robbing from these motherfuckers. And how much more money than fucking you deserve?
yeah.
That shit pissed me off.
Well, good on you. You're able to get your money back.
Oh yeah, but
That was
fucking
good.
A. Yeah. No, I mean, that is a big swing. That's like fucking $900 right there. Yeah, it was like 880 something that they were trying to charge me. It's like fucking A. Pieces of shit.
Well,
I was upset. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't have told Natalie because then now she's expecting $750. It's all right. She doesn't know. She doesn't fucking know how to read English.
she
Just kidding.
knows digits though.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, yeah. It's like a negative 750, so she thinks we have to pay. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I know we have a lot of shit we have to buy. Just bought fucking a smoker.
Heck yeah. You cooked
Hell
on
yeah.
it, made us some nice, good meal. Heck yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad, dude. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. And I think it can only get better from there. I don't know. It was good. I'm all for doing it again. I mean, I'm probably gonna be fucking as long as I can turn it on. I don't know. You think you can go all winter with that thing on?
Oh yeah, like I know that Miranda's family, they cook on the grill all the time.
Oh hell yeah,
during the wintertime.
that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm probably fucking doing something every weekend. I'm gonna be a fucking grill master and go on those fucking Netflix shows. Fucking, I'm fucking Nicky Reagan from Ellensburg. This is my special sauce. Turn around. Can't see it. Special. No, I'll put a glaze on it. I'll figure a glaze out, dude.
There shouldn't be ever a glaze on a burger.
No, not a burger. Like a, like a, I guess, I don't know if a brisket has a glaze. They have, not really, right? I don't know.
You can put it on pork.
On pork? Yeah. On ribs? Ribs have
Yeah.
glaze. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. You can put a glaze on like a fucking roast.
You
Like
put
a
jizz on anything.
You can put jizz on anything, dude. Wait, what are we talking about? Glaze? Oh, in that case, no, you can't put glaze on
No
it.
problem.
Jizz?
Ask me what I
Everything.
haven't. That would be a shorter list.
uh, yep. I've put jizz on a smoker before.
All right, dude.
Think
We
we're
should
done?
probably end it on that.
Bye. Quit your bitching.